So paintings, museums, sculptures, even periods of time too, like.
Damn, okay.
Zoot suits in the 20s and all that.
Nah, not that far, but just.
I'ma give them what they want. She gon' give me what I want. I'ma give them what they want.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the What the One podcast. I'm your boy Snow. We with dannySLAB again.
Yo.
Yep. I want to say shout out to everybody subscribing, liking, comment, share, all that stuff. Once again, make sure you guys are hitting that notification bell because you get the notifications, all the new content, and you'll see this new content coming in soon. So, without further ado, first of all, Danny, how you been? I ain't seen you.
Good, man.
You been good?
Good, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, just painted last night. I'm still kind of
You in the mode now, huh?
from that, yeah.
Okay. All right, nice. Hey, sometimes it's good to check in on your people sometimes.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure. But without further ado, I'm super excited for this episode. I've been trying to get this individual in here for a little bit. So if you guys are not in tuned to what's going on within Kansas City and stuff, this individual has one of the hottest clothing lines right now in Kansas City. I wouldn't even say Kansas City to like break it down. I mean, and she's a director. So like actor, everything. Without further ado, I want to introduce Daze, aka Betterdaize.
Appreciate it. Great intro.
Appreciate it. Hey, I try.
You feel a little acting in there. I appreciate it.
Hey, I saw the slow roll. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. I do got to jump in them vids sometimes.
Yeah, and you know how to play a role very well.
I appreciate it. I try to be nervous.
Really?
I be nervous. I just be doing it because we got to get it done.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes I be doing this with the podcast. He be telling me, he's like, intros, bro. Sometimes I'm like, sometimes I'm nervous. I'm trying to get the vibes of people.
Yeah, I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel you,
You
for
know?
sure.
And I've never met you a day in my life, so I'm just
Yeah.
like,
We vibing, man.
Exactly.
We good.
Exactly.
We good.
Shoot. So tell the viewers a little bit about yourself.
My name is Deja, but I do go by Daze. Yes, my brand is Betterdaize. I do all my designs for that. Also creative direct. So yes, some videos and stuff like that. I just kind of am a nerd for the stuff I like, and I like being in my own little shell, my little zone. But kind of like to help in all things creative if I can, or just even learn from it. So that's kind of me in a nutshell. I feel like
That's what's up.
That's dope.
It's a big bag.
I gotta ask you this because it's a common thing, but like, excuse me, what made you get into all this?
I originally got the idea when I was in college. I used to hoop, play basketball and stuff like that, but I've always wanted to, like, I guess in a way direct, but not know it was called directing or creative directing. I used to always watch music videos and always like literally just stay up watching different music videos or even certain shows, like in how like the storytelling of the show and stuff like that. So I would say it kind of started from there, and then like the brand really came from like directing too, but like if I made this is how I would put it out, or this is how I would promote it, or this is how I would do it, and it just happened to be clothes. So it's kind of my way of just directing a brand, I guess.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I never would have thought about it like that though, but that is kind of
Yeah, because you're sitting up evaluating other people's content that's good or bad.
Yeah.
And like, I could take that and do it like this. And
in ways that I would do it like, I see the emotion that they was trying to show, but this is how I would do it.
Right.
And, stuff like that. But more so, the brand was for sure first. Like in high school, like I was wearing the same clothes, got tired of it. I would cut stuff or bleach stuff. So that's kind of like where the clothing. Yeah. And then in college, I remember like I kept writing like Betterdaize down on a notepad, but I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. And I'm just like, it's a cool name. It got a cool ring to it. I just don't know what I want to do for it. And in college, I was studying psychology. So really like Betterdaize came from like me low-key wanting to be a therapist, in a way, or have like a therapy center or a therapy practice. But then it's like I started just getting intrigued with creativity more, and I'm like, well, I could do that, just not be a therapist. I could just do it in a different way or whatever. So it just started off with clothes, you know. I'm kind of just
and affecting people through your clothes.
Yeah,
and kind of,
exactly, and spreading
so you can
the
reach
message
it more
that
than
way.
just a city.
Exactly, on some like relatability and, you know, people my age and stuff like that. Me being younger at the time, I mean, still young now, but yeah, kind of just like, oh, I could get a cool message out this way instead of trying to like lecture or, you know, whatever.
Have 55-minute sessions. Yeah,
exactly. Put it on a shirt
it.
or something. Make it cool. Make it a cool.
And then you
way,
get 1,000 people to rock it, and you're helping.
You feel me? Now your message, you got walking billboards. That's how
a hard pivot.
It, so.
That's a dope. That's a hella hard pivot. I like it.
It is. I mean, that's what people in this, like the shirt that I'm wearing now, like people in high school got in trouble for wearing this shit because it was a walking. Yeah, the snowman.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're a little bit older, but yeah, they're like, oh, you're doing cocaine or you're doing this. Because it was Jeezy. When Jeezy dropped that Thug Motivation 101,
I see what you're saying.
If you're wearing a snowman shirt, they're like,
yeah.
I want to search the locker. Let me check your car. Yeah.
You got to turn the shirt inside out.
Yeah, whatever the nonsense was.
Yeah, it was
censorship was bad on certain stuff.
That's why he dropped the mixtape Can't Ban the Snowman, because people were wearing this stuff and they're like,
yeah, trying to ban them out. Yeah, I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's crazy how you went from kind of wanting to be like a therapist, you know, and the name Betterdaize. I mean, from what I've seen from your clothes as of right now, I don't know what you got coming up. You know, we'll get into that, but all your clothes and stuff like that is very uplifting and bright, and it grabs the attention. Like that's what that's what caught my attention. You know, because like we had TC on here and we spoke and stuff like that, but like he has that jacket, the on-site jacket, and I was like, dude, that was crazy, because you have all them different colors to it, and I'm like, that is different.
I appreciate it. It took a little minute to get there though, because I feel like when I first started out, and I do feel like it probably was a reflection of just like where I was at personally, but like all of my stuff used to be dark. Like I used to make just black stuff, gray stuff,
kind of blandish,
just like navy blues and stuff. And then like I started like, okay, let me get some brighter stuff. Like it's looking dark around here, you know. So
dark around here.
I started like playing with certain stuff, and a lot of times though, I personally don't like wearing bright colors, but it's been fun to like make and experiment and stuff like that. But it is interesting seeing like even over time, like you can literally see the shit go from like black and white to like, okay, you getting some color in here now. So
sure.
A lot of people lately have been complimenting me on like colors, and it's like, oof, I'm picky with them, so thanks, you know, because they'll be like really thinking like, do I want to use this? A lot of times I'll be like, bro, I could just make a black hoodie, like, and it'd be
it's simple. It's simple to make a black hoodie and put a logo on it.
But I be trying to experiment sometimes, move away from it.
Well, I'll tell you this: I work with, you know, I work at the mall, and I work with a lot of kids. And I've been telling them, you know, they know I run a podcast and stuff like that. And I'm like, hey, like you guys, like I'm interviewing this lady named Betterdaize, and they're like, oh yeah, that's cool. Who's that? And I'm like, well, like this, look at this hoodie. And they're like, oh, what? Yo, can I get one of those? And I'm like, there's only an XL and a 2XL left. So I was like, I think the 2XL is mine. So yeah, you're gonna have to figure something out. But
nah, that's hard.
But you know, they're like, dude, like this is dope. Well, this is cool. And I'm like, yeah, like I even showed them one of the piece t-shirts you got, and how it's like ripped and whatnot. And like there's this girl that I work with, a younger girl, and she's like, yeah, like that's really like my vibe. And I'm like, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, you're like, hey man, I used to like darks and grays and navies and stuff like that. Like you're kind of reaching the youth.
Dang, that's dope though.
Because I show these kids, you know,
they want something that pops now because it's hot.
Yeah,
it's hot to be able to slap some color on there where they're like, dang, why'd they choose that green or that?
Yeah,
I get it. You know, doing the art and stuff like that. Like, yeah, yesterday people were like, what? Probably like, what the heck is he going to put on that canvas? And then all of a sudden they're like, holy crap.
Exactly. And you swag it out.
Right. That's how it turned out.
You
right.
gotta trust that process.
Yeah, just a little, you know.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, because it takes time to get to that point. The evolution is great. I can, you know, like just in myself as an artist, I understand.
Yeah. You got to take your time, man. Sometimes, like, you probably painted some stuff where it's like, nah, this is fire, but you know you might not be done yet. So you like, I might have to wait for a little second, or you know, you still trying to cook. Mode again. Exactly. So it's like
you're cooking.
Yeah, like, I have a design, bro. I draw it, and then it's like I might not like use it because I'm like, it's like off or something ain't right. And then I come back to it like a month later and like revamp the whole thing, and I'd be like, that's what I was. It's better now. Like it's way better. So I don't know. I've learned to like not always force my designs or trying to hurry up and put stuff out, or you know, little stuff like that, or even like content. Like I just try not to force the content no more either. Like when I'm ready to drop something, post something, when it's ready, it's ready. If it's not, then I'm still cooking. And a lot of people kind of know that now, like with the brand though. They kind of like, well, if I don't see you posting nothing, I know you probably working on something. I'm like, well, that is true.
Something's coming out the bag.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like with your brand, it's like that with the youth and whatnot. Like you got the key to it, because like I mean, it's excitement. You know, like when I saw TC, he was on No Jumper, and
Facts. And he had the jacket on. I'm like, sheesh.
He was rocking it. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, TC's young. You know what I'm saying? So like, he's really looking into it. And I mean, he was doing the interview, and like Rugrat and I forgot who else was on it, but like,
yeah, but they said it like, I was fucking with the jacket. Yeah.
They're like, where did you get that? Where did you get that? And he's like, man, shoot, my people down at, you know, where I'm from. And they're like, you're gonna have to link me with this.
Yeah, that's fire.
You know what I'm saying? So it's reaching the masses. And, you know, that's why I also said too, you know, like obviously, you know, I want some of your gear and whatnot, but I was like, we got to get Daze in here. Like, you know,
I
like
appreciate it.
You know, I was like, I saw her in a music video. I don't know, you know, I know.
Yeah.
You kind of like a, you know, unicorn. It's like, I mean, you can kind of see her here. She's acting here.
You feel me? And I do not be trying to be on screen for real. I'll be like, bro. And they be like, wow, we need extras. We need more people. I'll be like, let me go put on the costume or something.
That's like me. I try to be in the background a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm forced in the seat right now, but it's okay. I like being here. I like being here.
He said I'm forced in the seat. Well, hey, I appreciate you like coming on to the podcast and doing the interview, because you just sat there and said, you're like, man, I don't really like being screen timed.
Hey, sometimes though, too, I be trying to get out of my comfort zone. It's like, at least try. You feel me? I could at least try, see how it go, and then like, if I do it, I could be like, hell no, I'm never doing that again. But at least I could do it. You feel me? But like, too, I've already like peeped y'all vibe. It's like cool, relax. You know, I'm not up here like, you know. So I'm chilling. You know, we cool.
Right. You see me, I'm slanted like this. Like I'm just chilling at the time, man. And I get people's vibes. You know, like,
I feel you.
That's why I asked you. I was like, you want to talk about anything specific or not? Because most of the time we just go off vibes.
Now I feel you. I'd be up here yapping right up with y'all, man. We talk about whatever. For real.
Well, I want to get into like, what made you get in? So like from obviously the brand, but now I want to talk to you with being the director hat. You know, like you said that you were watching the music videos and stuff like that, and you wanted to see like how they're a little different and the goods, the bads, uglies. But what made you want to get into the directing bag? Is it because people's videos just sucked?
a little bit, like, or just seeing the like a lot of the similarities, like a lot of certain videos was just like mostly running guns. So it's like, of course, you think about like the high end rappers or rappers who already own, you feel me? It's really just like cars, chains, in the camera. You know, it's a bunch of, and it's like, okay, cool, but like I like those. Now I ain't gonna cap like I know every video, but like Little Chris videos and Missy Elliott videos when there's just like cool shit going on, crazy. You know, stuff like that. And it's not like I even study certain videos. It's like if I like the song, I'm like, you got a video out? Ooh, I'm like looking at the video to see how the video compares to the song, or if it's like even relatable, if it makes sense, you know, stuff like that. But really it's just, I don't know, like I listen to a song and I'd be like, I got an idea. Like I got an idea for it off rip, you feel me? So that's kind of, I don't even think it was like a real reason to get into directing. It kind of just stemmed from, like I said, like, ooh, this is how I would express it, or this is how I would showcase it. And then like pairing up with like TC and Beans and people who kind of like one, trust my creativity, and then they like, well, shoot, you can go ahead and direct mine. Like, let's see what you know, da-da-da.
Yeah.
And it kind of went from there. So they trust me. They be liking the ideas. And even if they don't, they'll be like, nah, I want to do this. And then I kind of just build something from that idea. So I don't know, it worked. It's kind of like they even allowing me to get my portfolio off in a way too,
Right.
you know, and build
Facts.
one. So
yeah, you're right. Because they got, like I said, like the portfolio is being made, you know, from the brand and your directing bag.
Yeah, because
You know
there are a
what I'm
lot of artists that will just be like, this is how I want it and this is how it's going to be done.
Exactly.
Or they got the management that's like, it's going to be cars, chains, you're going to be in the street, in your face. It's going to be a drone shot and that's it.
And the thing with, like, for example, specifically like TC and stuff, like,
Yeah.
he just want to rap. So I'm not saying he don't care how the video looks. He does care. He just trusts me enough. But he be like, bro, I trust you. I just want to rap. So if you got an idea for the video, cool. But let me get in the studio. Let me rap. I'm like, cool. Because he don't want to plan the video. He don't want to plan.
And then you make all the story. That's how the stories come along.
You
Is you make
feel
the
me?
story for the yeah. Okay.
So it kind of just go like that.
Got it.
And shoot, honestly, I'm thankful too, because then we see the videos like on YouTube and all and stuff. You see the views and stuff, and it's like, damn, I am kind of building a portfolio. They say directed by me, you know, the team. Like, we have a little team that kind of has been doing like all the videos. Besides when he go to Atlanta,
Right.
Drew filmed it, does those, but. Yeah, we got a team so far who just been doing the same, like we've been running the same thing and just getting them done. So it's like, damn, the whole team at that point kind of got a little portfolio of like the videographer, you know, the editor, stuff like that. So it's just like we all kind of knowing each other too, and it's just meshing more and more as we keep creating videos and stuff.
That's dope.
Mhm.
I want to ask you this because, like, obviously we know TC is TC.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like, hey, shout out TC, but like we all know TC's TC, man. But like, what's your views right now on the Kansas City hip hop scene? Because right now it's one of the, I don't even know, like it's one of the hottest scenes right now, and it's really making like, this is Kansas City, like, and I'm speaking this from a fan point or whatever, but like this is really like Kansas City, and I love it. Because, like, I mean, like I told you, I went to Sean's thing, and, like, the way that this new, I'm not going to say new genre, but this new day and age, like, the people that are coming out, like, they're bringing jazz back into this stuff.
Some soulful stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's sticking and, like, building.
That Kansas City STL show I was at last night. It was STL, KC, every other performer, right? The Kansas City shit was harder. I'm not gonna say that St. Louis shit wasn't dope. I mean, there was definitely some dope stuff that I was, you know, vibing to, but yeah, but the Kansas City stuff was smacking.
Hey.
But that's what I'm saying. This new day and age, you know, I mean, I know this is rude, but like, how old are you?
27.
Okay, so 27. So, like, I'm 36. So, like, I grew up in the times of your Tech Nines, Poppers, Ron-Rons, you know, like, all them. That's not really a thing anymore. You know what I'm saying? You still got your Tech Nines and
Yeah, and I'm Devin the dude to myself, and people are like, "Man, you're fucking old.
Whoa,
you're
right.
an old dude. They're showing your age now." Like, gosh darn it.
right. But what I'm saying is the new day, the new age is your Ashans, Scorpios, No Limit TC, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Ontario Ray, like you're in the mix of that new day and age where it's like. I don't know. I mean, they're doing some stuff that's not going to be duplicated.
Yeah, they all talented for real. I think, like, as far as like KC as a whole, though, I think like a crazy big project would like stamp something, like whether it be a crazy cipher or like something that
But highlights the city and highlights the talent
highlights
correctly.
this exactly, because a lot of it is like competition or who the top 5, who the top 10, which is hard. It's a good debate. It's a debate. That's what it's for, like to debate about it. But I feel like if it was like a big old cipher or just a big old project where it's like this is the Kansas City tape or something to just show all of like, because you do have like some jazzy people, but then you have some like people who just rap and they hard at rapping. You got people who can sing, and it's like, damn, I didn't know you could sing. Like, so it's like if you could showcase a lot of that and be like, damn, this is like Kansas City pick of the litter. Like, I think it was like it'll be hard instead of just like. I mean, I do think we all have to, like, for example, okay, TC just got signed, boom, he popping. Everybody needs to push that. in my eyes. You feel me?
Yeah.
Everybody got to push that. Right. If you don't, you kind of a hater. Cool. But as collectively though, if KC, and then it's like you got creatives who don't rap, but then they can direct the videos. They can help with the beats. They can help with lighting. So it's like, I think KC need a crazy big KC project, like how Detroit people get together and Atlanta people, whatever. But I don't know, that conversation just kind of been going on for like years of how different areas, what am I trying to say, like work with each other and not. And I feel like KC been having the same convo the whole time. So it's like, you either do it or you don't.
Yeah, sometimes it meshes, and then sometimes it doesn't always blend together.
It's probably too many politics, too much stuff that don't
politics.
matter.
Always politics. Gosh darn it. That's why we don't talk about politics.
Yeah. No.
I know. But I'm just saying, it's just how it is with people, man. Just some people don't like certain people.
Talent. Yeah, it's a lot of talent. Right. But it's like if you put that to the side, and I understand some shit you can't put to the side. I ain't saying everybody got a kumbaya, but
not everybody's humbled. Some people can't go there.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm the best, and that's what it is. So I need to be last, or I need to be the feature on every hook or whatever. And it's like, okay, well, leave room for There's a lot more talent.
And two, people don't know it all. Like I even tell myself, bro, like I don't know it all. You feel me? So I think a lot of times
we never will.
Some people want to be the star. You can't work with everybody. It happens. It just is what it is. But I feel like if you can do some crazy fire like not even team building, but where you can showcase everybody's strengths, it's like, oh, that's a W for everybody.
Yeah. Wouldn't you think? I mean, don't you think TC's doing that?
Yeah, for sure. He's doing it in his own way with like his own team. I feel like he's trying to do it, but like I also don't think he can do it alone.
Right, but I feel like I don't know. Like I feel like he's kind of doing it. Like I said, I've been around for a little bit, but like unity. Like that
for
dude.
Sure.
I mean, when I was at the Ashawn show, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like TC is Ashawn's biggest fan. Like that dude is like, hey man, like he's mimicking, Ashawn,
oh yeah, his hand hands. Rapping and
yeah, but he's mimicking it and whatever. And I'm like, bro, this dude legitimately like.
What is he? He called it a disorder as rap hands. Ashawn, didn't he say that?
Yeah, well, no, he said he's
I got a disorder. It's called rap hands.
That's but what I'm saying is like with that, he was very in tuned with everything that dude was rapping and saying. And I'm like, dude, okay, so like they fans, you know what I'm saying? But they're also fans and friends, all that shit like that. So like I feel like, and I've said this a couple times when they went live, but I'm like, you got, and I know Sean's gonna be like, nah, this isn't, but you got the J. Cole, and then you got the Kendrick of Kansas City, which is I think Ashawn, and then the Kendrick is TC. So it's like if y'all and they are working together. So it's like, bro, like those things, they're gonna collide and they're gonna blow this up.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, on a whole different swag genre. Yeah. Like it's gonna be, and they both are very versatile. Because Ashawn can like rap. I mean, obviously he's rapping, he's singing, he's doing some, but they both can like rap. They both can make some soulful stuff. They can make some hood stuff, some turn stuff. Like they definitely are both like got good versatility for sure.
I like that. So I want to ask you this: who came up with the idea with the music video for Parental Advisory?
I came up with the idea, and it was really just like. We had to get it done, so it was just like, dang,
Hold on, time out. You had to get it done, so you made that video off of like just like the ideas, so like that fast?
Yeah, this was like honestly, I remember TC had called me and he was like, "Bro, like my video's going viral." Like, what was it? Or something on TikTok. I think it was going viral. You know,
the stream thing.
And he was like, "Bro, like, what do I do next?" And I'm like. Shoot, keep making content and let's hurry up and throw a video out there, like an actual, video. We talked to MKV, the videographer, and we was literally on FaceTime. It's probably like 2-3 in the morning. We like, so what we gonna do? I'm like, bro, keep it organic. Keep it like, let's not make it too hard. Like, cause it's like everybody freaking out about him going viral in his turn, which is very exciting. But it's like, let's not try to pull the moon and the stars. Like, let's, you feel me? Let's just get it done. True. So, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, we just talked about it. The crib we was at was the videographer's crib. So he got like a house like mad far. It was like his grandparents' house or something like that they just own. And it's so much space. It's a farmhouse out there. It's all type of stuff. So he was like, bro, let's just I think I got some inspo from maybe a couple Kendrick videos and stuff like that. I'm like, let's get these shots. Have the kid in there. He's rapping about his kid. Like, you know, I'm saying these little things. And, you know, we shot it and we kind of got a, what he be calling it? The videographer made like the mood board and, you know, stuff like that. And we just shot it and got it done.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because that's a good, like, overall episode, like that, like, video. Mm-hmm. Like, that's a good video, like, overall. You know, and I saw some of I'm trying to figure out, like, the inspiration kind of was, like, from that, Not Like Us video, where he was talking about, like, the Kendrick was talking about Drake, about the Family Matters, you know, and it showcased his family playing with the kids and everything. And I was like, damn, that is kind of, I don't know if you got that from that, but like, I was like, this video reminds me of that part where Whitney's running around playing with the kids and whatnot. I'm like, they in a crib, you know, and
it's crazy. I didn't purposely do that, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, and it does resemble for sure. But yeah, I was just like, as far as TC, like, you know, he doesn't do anything that's like not him. You know, he not being boosie, flexing, or, you know, doing that. So that's why I was like, our main thing with him is like, bro, just keep it organic, keep it you, keep it normal, you know, put your family in there if you want them in there, stuff like that. But I mean, he loved the video. We all had fun shooting it. We was shooting it for a minute though. Like, I don't know, it's probably like 4 or 5. It was probably longer than 4 or 5 hours, but we was out there for a minute shooting a video. But definitely one of my favorite videos. I just randomly watch it because I be looking like, damn, I really helped do that. You know, like just when I'm
really
watching
in my bag with this,
and I'm like, damn, this is crazy. Like it's on like. Not saying I'm on TV, but you can watch a YouTube video on TV. I be like, this is on TV. I'm watching, you know, stuff like that. But it was definitely fun making that video.
So let me ask you this: so for 4 or 5 hours, how many takes you shooting? Are you talking like 100, or I mean something wild like that?
Not 100. It's just kind of like if you got that plan, gotta have a plan and get it done. But it don't be like 100 takes. So like we might do one take where it's like. This is a performance shot, and we tell him like, look, perform, and you know sometimes he's doing him, and I literally be behind the camera like more energy, like you feel me, like. But it'll probably be just like a couple performance shots. If the cameraman is liking the angles, the lighting, everything, we good. We on to the next stuff. So really, it kind of just be about like. For example, that video, he was in his cop uniform too, so we had to do like some shots in there. Then we like, okay, you got to change. Now we got to do shots like this.
Give him 5 minutes or whatever it takes for him to change. And
with him, it ain't never 5 minutes, but yeah, because he get the being goofy, and we all have fun on set. It's all comfortable, and then it's like, all right, let's get it done. We've been here about 4 or 5 hours. You feel me? Let's stay focused. But yeah, it took a minute, but it wasn't that many takes. Thank God.
Yeah. As you say,
who came up with the idea for Slow Your Roll video? Because that is it's a controversial.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I know, shout out to Code Red, but hey, man, like I was like, damn, like he played that part good.
And Cody does that too. Like same thing when I say like sometimes if we just gotta be in the video, Cody like he'll do it too. Like take one for the team. Like I gotta be this character. I mean I guess, but let's take it easy. Like TC's in the background joking like do this and say that. Cody like that's too far. Yeah, I ain't doing that. You feel me? Like for that specific video, you know, and he's just trolling, joking, but. Really TC came up with that idea, and it was just really like he'll say something like I want the video like this, and it'll be like mad far, and we'll be like okay, let's get the steps. You know, that's our job is to get the steps. So if he wanted that video, and I forgot I think like some of our inspo might have been like the Sinners movie, you know, stuff like that. And so like if he say, oh, I want a video like Sinners, we like, okay, I'm automatically thinking, what's the wardrobe look like? What's the location? Who are we having? You know, stuff like that. So then I got to break it down from the big idea to like, okay, let's get the pieces. But TC came up with that idea and we just put it all together for real.
Damn. Because that was a crazy music
video. Fire song too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole thing's good.
Yeah, it's
yeah. Let's just say
I don't think TC with the run that he's been on right now, I don't think he's dropped a bad video.
Nah, me either. I think they all been fire. The last one is one of my faves too. We shot Save Us.
Save Us,
yeah. That's great.
But all of his videos, yes, they have been fire. They've been like storytelling. It's just been all interesting and not just in front of the camera rapping. You know, it's something that you got to follow along to. So we've been on the run with the vids for sure.
Yeah, because like, I mean, even with the down video where, you know, like he's sitting there like just fanning out because of Tech being there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, me knowing TC, I was like, that's funny as shit.
And that was probably, that down video was probably like the biggest video we shot as far as like everybody on set. Cause we rented out Niecy's, the restaurant, and then we just had people popping up, and we thought it was probably gonna be like 10, 15 people, and then people got to telling their homies, and I'm pretty sure people was throwing that like Tech 9 gonna be there, throwing that in there, so like more people showing up. Right. Yeah, then we looking around trying to shoot the video, we turn around, it's like, dang, it's a whole bunch of people in here, but it was a good turnout. It was a good vibe. Everybody had a good time during the video, and like even during those takes of him like fanning out over Tech 9, like people in the background is just cracking up laughing, and we trying to keep our composure because we on the mics and we trying to pick up the sound and stuff. But it was a good video for sure. Like the whole behind the scenes, the actual video, everything was fire.
That's dope. Yeah, because y'all are in a live cafe, so you got to keep it down and just let the like chatter be like a cafe chatter. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
shut up! Stop laughing at that.
Yeah, it was hard, and we not even knowing he finna do that. So at first, like the director, one of the other directors was like, you know, hey, we just trying to get this shot to make it look like this, and then we like, oh, okay, we just trying to get a basic shot, and then TC will be like, and it's like, bro, we didn't even know he was finna do that, but it all fits. It was perfect, bro. It was perfect.
Fucking TC. That's so what I'm saying. You never know what's gonna happen with that dude.
Facts.
You know, like he's just so unpredictable. You just like, hey man, how you doing? He's like, what? It's like, okay, never mind, my bad. He's like, I'm kidding.
Yeah, that's the good thing about it, though, because I mean, of course, like looking at him, you would not assume that. You like, oh, he probably standoffish or just, you know, whatever, super serious, and it's like, bro, that's not
him at all. That's why I love how he went viral, because like a lot of people thought he was very serious, you know, and they're like, we're gonna test him, and then you see him, you're like, he's like, I'm eating a fucking sandwich at Pickleman's, like, he's like, leave me alone, like I'm trying to kick this motherfucker out because he's pissing me off, you know, but like and when he went viral, I was like, that's TC.
Yeah, like somebody tried to troll and it turned into something good. It's like fire.
Well, because he never like. That's the thing with that dude, man. Like, he took all the negativity and then flipped it. And he's like, shoot, now every single time you open up Instagram, you're going to hear, I'm sorry for my dad. It's like, hey, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't get that shit off my Instagram for weeks.
I'm telling you. I'm hearing, like, people randomly, like, I'm just trying to feed my... I'm like, you know that? Like, that's
I was
crazy.
playing with a dude from New York. And, you know, like, I was just playing ball, and I'm like, yeah, man, we got this guy coming on our podcast, you know, Kansas City, this dude in New York. And they're like, oh, yeah, who is it? I'm like, No Limit TC. He's got this song out called Parental Advisory. And he's like, oh, that's dope. And I'm like, yeah, you guys might know it. I don't know. It's probably, and he's like, and I was like, you're trying to feed my boy? And then he was like, I'm just trying to feed my boy. And he's flying in and shooting people. And I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, yo, I can't believe Snowman's over there interviewing TC. Like, this guy's all over my TikTok.
Yeah, bro. That shit's crazy.
It's crazy, like, how, and then he capitalized on it. So then now he's even doing, like, the down, and then that dude just drops content every day.
Yeah.
You know, and which is going to help your portfolio even more. Because, like, you know, shoot, when like I said, the Sean show, like, you know, he was wearing your beanie.
Oh, yeah. Boy, I'm telling you.
Like, he wears everything of yours.
Yeah, he damn near try to take it off me, like, honestly. Like, that beanie was just like,
that's mine.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I'm still working on it. I don't think it's good enough. You know, I'm waiting to, you know, I'm sampling, just telling him all this stuff. He's like, it's mine. I want it. I'm like, oh, fuck it. You got it. You know.
Yeah,
people are seeing it too. And it's like, you wearing it more than me. It's hanging up in my closet. You got it. You know. So, yeah.
It's hanging up in my closet. Go ahead and take
I just be like, you got it, bro. Let him. I love that he loves it, though. Like, dead ass, though. So I really even appreciate that. Because I'd be like, bro, this is not even. He be like, no, I love it. I want it. I'm like, okay, bet. So I do appreciate that for sure. And he rap about it. He sing about it. He wear it. So it's like, somebody, like, that's kind of what I do it for anyway. So it's like, it's perfect. Yeah.
I mean, that's therapy anyways.
You feel me? And then it's like as simple as somebody just reading that. You might not know nothing about me, about nobody else, but then you read Better Days, you kind of think like, damn, you might be thinking about the day you having, or, whatever. You just kind of like, okay, it's just kind of like a little mental note.
Well, not even just that, like reading it's like, man, better days, like, yeah, you know what? Better days are coming.
You feel me? And that's exactly.
And on top of that, you found a way for it to be super therapeutic for you with all this creation that you're doing.
Yeah.
Damn right.
You know what I mean? So you got the psychology that you're giving out, but it's also internalized tenfold because you're like.
Exactly.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I get it.
That's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what comes in, like, what strikes your creative juices?
Just period. Like,
yeah.
Really music. Like, I just really like music. Like, I listen to music all the time in the shower, washing dishes. Like, I'm just listening to music. And that really be it. Cause even too, when it comes to clothes, like I think about music, whether it's an old song, a new song, whatever. And I would think like not only how would I see the video, but also what would they be wearing? So sometimes that kind of plays a part. Like even if it's an old school song, I would be like, how would I style somebody for that video? And it might not be like completely Better Days, but it might be one piece where it's like, oh, but they should have a hat on. And then I might make a hat or get some inspo or something like that. So I would just say really music. I like art too. So paintings, museums, sculptures, even periods of time too. Like,
damn, okay.
Zoot suits in the 20s and all that?
Nah, not that far, but just like...
not that far.
Just like, I don't know, maybe even like 2000s, or just like, I'm not trying to study a trend, but sometimes you'll think like, why was purple skinny jeans going on for so long? When...
Or like Cameron with that fur coat.
You feel exactly. So like certain trends and like how stuff fit, it's a period where people want stuff super baggy or super tight. Yeah. I just ask myself a bunch of questions. That's where the inspo be coming from. Like I'd be like, well, why this and not that? Or, little stuff like that. But a lot of times music, art, even colors, like I look at that can, and I'd be like, okay, the green colorway and just stuff like that. Seasons, winter, summer, all of that. So just everything for real.
You create differently in the seasons? Like, have you noticed that?
Yeah, I always like creating more fall and winter gear and work and outfits and stuff than I do summer and
like
spring.
Tank tops and that type of thing.
And it's like it's cool, but I feel like now I kind of know how I'm a swag the summer. But usually, like for the summer, it's just real basic for me. Like every day I will wear like a white t-shirt and some cargos. So I'm not really too much thinking of what to design. But in the winter, I know I like layers and hats.
Lots of fabrics,
and,
there's way more fabric to play with. I get it.
But now like summer is great for what? Accessories, hats, socks, keychains. You feel me? All of that stuff.
Right,
so,
sweatbands or the whole thing.
Exactly. So yeah, but that's probably the difference for seasons and stuff like that.
That's dope. So does your mind ever take a break?
Not really.
I'm just no. I mean, and that's not.
It's a legit question, dog. It's a legit question.
Not really. I get like overstimulated fast sometimes, especially if it's like I ain't figured out what I'm trying to figure out. Of course, don't nobody know what you thinking, and then somebody will be like, "Can you pass me that?" And I'll be like tripping. But that's just because I got so much going on in my brain. It's like whatever. But I mean, I do be chilling. Like all of it helps. Like even yapping with y'all, like this is helping me. So then I can go home and be like, like I didn't talk enough today. You feel me? Like
I got that. Yeah.
But my brain chills when I sleep.
That's what sleep is for.
Yeah,
I mean, for real.
I try to get that.
And we wake up and we do it again. God willing.
Yeah, God willing.
Damn right, God willing. Yeah, for sure. That's crazy. That's a good outlook.
Do you feel like when do your brain get a break? Do you think?
Never. my brain literally always constantly going and going and going because like me being a father, and then also like my job is my job, and I at the end of the day like that's what bringing in my money, so then I do this as a hobby but at the same time serious. So I'm like, okay, like even you coming in, it's like that. Like I'm not gonna lie, I googled and AI had some questions to ask you, and I haven't even got to those yet. But I'm just saying, I'm like, hey, I'm studying because I'm like, what can I hit her with? Like what blah blah. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of did assumed, which is not always the greatest thing, but like I assumed that your video influences were from Ludacris and Missy Elliott.
Really?
Yes, because
that's crazy.
Well, because I've seen some of your, your music videos that you've directed or you've had your hand in. And I'm like, I see that vision because between those two, Missy Elliott and Ludacris created the baby.
And he be having some, and I was thinking him, but like that's where it came from. It's them,
the originators.
Exactly.
Are
but yes,
Ludacris.
he has some good videos too. That's like even comedic, but it's still interesting. All of that, yeah.
Suge and all that crazy stuff like is built off of. Well, I mean, I call it the three-headed dragon because Busta Rhymes used to have that crazy stuff too.
Yeah, that's who I forgot.
Yeah, Busta. Busta, and then Missy Elliott took it over the top.
Yeah, she was snapping.
I know you don't listen to this music. You ever seen that Jamiroquai video, Ritual Insanity? Where there's all the treadmills and the walls and everything's moving around and he's moving around in this room.
Is he walking through the treadmills, like doing the step-by-step thing?
No, you don't even know there's treadmills. It's just like he's moving and the couch moves and then the walls shift and then
I don't know.
It's wild.
See, that's some trippy ass shit.
That's one of the hardest videos I've ever seen. Jamiroquai Virtual Insanity. You need to check that out.
I also too, I forgot to mention it on the video, like inspo thing, but I really like Cole Bennett. Do you know Cole Bennett?
Cole Bennett's hard.
Cole Bennett, and then like I think the people right under him or something, AMD Visuals, but they shoot a lot of like yachty videos and stuff like that.
Yes,
but they just have great color grading, great concept, stuff like that. So I like their videos too on some like new age type stuff. But
because isn't Cole Bennett, isn't he Lyrical Lemonade?
Yeah, that's Lyrical Lemonade, fire.
Yeah, he's stupid, man. Like that Doomsday video that he made with Eminem, and then the first one was with Corday and Juice WRLD. And like literally, they're just walking through and like kind of ripping off their head, and then now they're rapping like they're going back and forth, but because Juice WRLD passed. But like if you watch that music video, you're like, oh, Juice WRLD's still here.
Yeah,
like, you would think
he
that
got
he's
some
here.
crazy videos, and like Cole Bennett even say like shot this on the iPhone. Like you can look at some of his videos;
That's
it's
crazy,
shot on
bro.
an iPhone, and it's like, bro, so much you can do. It's like, is we really not doing it, or are we being lazy? Or I mean, some people don't got the knowledge too, but like. It just make you think like, okay, you just got to use what you got for now. And of course, like he probably had hella cameras, but it's like he still shot it on an iPhone. And
but he's at the level with the color grading and everything else
that
on
it
the
can
BTS.
look great.
So you can do that.
Yeah. It's fire though. It's inspiring though too to just know like you can still get good quality stuff on your phone. You feel me? And it's in your pocket. Like that's wild.
That's $1,000 device.
He also puts like all his BTS and stuff on there, so like you can see him on YouTube, the making of like it'll be like BTS of certain videos, and you can just see kind of the process or the shots they're going for. So sometimes like I'll tune in and help me like even just knowing like. I don't know, helping with vocab and like grammar, just speaking in video terms and stuff like that. Or just a little knowledge, because I don't really know nothing about cameras. I just know how I want stuff to look. You see what I'm saying?
So it's like, I be using all the time.
That's where I'm at, on the tube with it. Watching YouTube.
Because you got to learn first. Yeah. Like, hey, I'm in a low light at a concert. What do I need to set my ISO on? What do I need my shutter speed? Like,
I don't know nothing about no ISO or shutter speed.
Right, I look it up. Tell me what to do.
See, but that's what I'm saying.
That's
like,
what he's got
having
me
a
for.
team around you. Like, he knows a lot of this stuff. He'll hit me like boom, boom, boom. I'm like, I don't know. This dude last week told me to do the editing for the chapters for our YouTube, and I was just like 30. He's like, you did almost 250 chapters. I'm like, my bad. I was just like clicking it. I was like, boom, boom, boom. He's like, that's a lot of fucking chapters.
Three sentences in this new chapter.
But
187 chapters on a video. But it's okay. You can find exactly what he wanted to say.
You can find everything you need right there.
I mean, hey, man, sometimes, like, he would be like, yeah, man, you go every 30 segments or whatever. I'm like, bro, I'm like listening to this. Now I'm listening to that. He's like, bro, this is boom, boom, boom. And I got it all calculated. He's like, you're doing it. You're doing it anally. Like, you figured it out like boom, boom, boom. I'm like, we're different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like when I saw you in the Slow Your Roll video, I'm like, that's Daze. Like, I don't know you, but I was like, that's her. Like, I peep things sometimes. It's like, huh?
But it's also we have different roles. You know, like I spent all the time creating and editing and doing all the other stuff for the video, so he's already got the completed project. He just gotta listen to it and watch it, you know. So
That
it's different for him,
tag
right?
team
I'm like,
on it,
I've already
yeah.
heard the thing. Like, how many times, you know, per second am I spending editing that much?
Right.
You know, so it's like, yeah, go, cool.
Yeah.
So I let it rock. Like, all right, it's better not have done because right.
Yeah, but I like I said, I get lost in the sauce sometimes. Like even when I'm sometimes interviewing people, if I'm very, very excited about interviewing, then it could be a 3-hour episode, and he's over here like this.
For real.
And I'm like, my bad. Like I
Yeah.
just want to know this and want to know that. It's like, I mean, like we had Lil Flip here, you know, like and we were interviewing him, and I'm just like, bro, I could ask this dude so many
Just
more questions.
it get like that though sometimes because I mean if you might be intrigued or just curious
Yeah.
or like you said just having a good convo, so it's like
People just like to talk.
yeah, facts. I feel you.
Tell the viewers a little bit what you got out now.
Mm-hmm.
Like for, I mean, your videos are doing what 48,000 views now.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy to even say for real, for real.
I mean, it's the realization of it. Like your shit's going up as we speak right now.
Yeah.
Like as we speaking right now. Like Pookie, go that way. That way,
Say,
Pookie.
I'm chilling.
Yeah, she ended up being on your lap. You're talking about chilling. Like she was like, it's like, But I mean, with your stuff being, you know, growing every day, like. Could you tell us a little bit about what you got coming up next for on pretty much on a broad scale?
More videos for sure. Even with like, just more people. You know, I got other videos that I've directed out. I got a video with, of course, TC. I did videos for Beans. I got some videos for, a lot of artists need to tap in. Her name is Shmoneyana, but I got a video with her, Go Dumb. It's a fire video. I'm trying to work with not necessarily more females, but just more genres of music, regardless of who the artist is. You know, some rapping, some singing. So videos for sure. I'm always just want to creative direct music videos, period. I'm getting more structure on directing for my brand. So like I said, I told you a little bit off camera, we're not doing a rebrand, but just kind of like better content, better quality, better pieces, just everything. Trying to just raise the bar on that on my end and get a little more locked in on that. I'm always locked in, but a lot of times help other people with their projects, and it's like mine don't necessarily take the take the back burner, but like it's more so like let me help them get this out the way. That way I can kind of just zone in on my stuff.
You're not getting called or they're like, hey, what am I supposed to do with this? How do I double stitch that? More videos for show, more designs, and then just more better days. Like all things better days, for real. Like
all puns intended.
All puns intended.
All the entendres you want to stack. Let's go.
Intended.
A lot of cool pieces coming out. I will say, not even just that you wear. You know, I want some stuff for your crib. So you know, just throwing a little that out there, but just more pieces, more better days all around that you can see anywhere, and you don't just have to wear it. So,
I'd happily put a sculpture you make right here.
You feel me?
Right over there.
We're gonna get it cracky. Maybe a little ashtray, a mug, or something, whatever you might need. But yeah, just everything I'm doing now, just better. Honestly, like trying to raise the bar for real.
I love that. I love like so. That's the thing with me. Like I love supporting local talent. You know, like this beanie that I'm wearing is Crown City. It's from Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? Like
this is I'm wearing from my dude designer.
That's tough. See, and that's love, bro. Because like I will say, I appreciate everybody who shops with me. You know, so it's like the small designers or the local designers, bro. I know they appreciate it, and I hope like they show it in their attitude. Sometimes everybody attitude not the best, but like. Bro, people will pull up on me and like buy a hoodie, and I'd be like, "You cool? Like, what's up?" You know, like it's not just like transactional. I'd be like, "You cool?" Like, you know, I just appreciate people like genuinely shopping with me, and it's like to the point where now like somebody random, like if they see somebody out with a Better Days hoodie on, they take a picture and send it. I'm like, bro, be careful. Y'all are taking pictures of strangers.
You need to ask first.
You don't take a picture with strangers.
We've talked about that. You need to ask before
like,
you recording some random
homies
person.
All the time, they'll be like, "Look, it's a Better Day," and I'm like. That's love, but make sure they don't get the tripping. But I do appreciate because it's like a little secret, like, oh, bro, like people are wearing your stuff, So it's definitely dope, and I appreciate all the support, the shares, everything. I'm just trying to build like my own little world that people can come into, you know. So that's kind of where it's at right now.
I love that. I love
your own world. That's cool.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, tell the viewers where they can find your stuff at.
Find me Days World on Instagram, Betterdaize.USA on Instagram as well. I be on TikTok fooling around sometimes. Nothing crazy on TikTok, but really just Instagram. And then my website is www.betterdaize.com.
Check the bio to be there.
Yep, that's in the bio on Instagram. Find everything on there. And just hoping I can get out more stuff so people can continue to shop for real, and support.
Yeah, because it's dope. I'm excited to see what comes from the future from you for sure. Regardless of the music videos, you know, the branding and stuff like that. That's why I hit you and I was like, bring some gear. Like, I mean, you know.
Yeah, I got a whole little IKEA bag for y'all to see what y'all can fit and get into and stuff.
We rep it, that's for sure.
Because we definitely want to rep it, especially like on the pod and whatnot. And not even just on the pod. Like, I just want to rep it regardless because I want to be that, hey, man, like, I'm the Mr. Fly shit on. Like,
well, at that show last night, I was supposed to wear the sweatshirt, but I couldn't. This new sweatshirt, but I couldn't connect with dude in time, and it's just like, well, I got to wear this then.
Right.
But it was still another dude.
Local,
but still a local dude.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because it's like, if you're out trying to, you know, you're getting filmed or someone's taking pictures.
Yeah. Facts. They gonna see it. They gonna know for sure.
Yeah, and
that's my hoodie. That's my pants.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like if I'm wearing it, and people are like, man, you know, like,
where'd you get that?
Yeah, they're like, bro, what's that? What's this?
Facts. And sometimes like it's hard to like I think I had on a blue camo hoodie one day, like, and somebody stopped me at the taco shop and they was like, oh, I love your hoodie. I'm like, bad, thanks. Like, you know, whatever. It'd be so hard to be like, hey, I made it, you know, like that. Like, cause I'd be like a nerd for it sometimes.
Okay.
And it'd be hard to like, just sometimes I don't want to, not saying I don't want to interact, but like it's a time and place, you know? Right. So sometimes I just got to take the compliment and be like, cool, they like my item cause it was mine, you know, but.
Instead of pitching all the time.
Yeah, pitch. That's what
hey,
I'm
how about
saying.
this? Here's my dot. Here's my card, whatever.
I don't be trying to do that all the time, but you know, sometimes you got to pitch it. Sometimes, you know?
Yeah, you're very organic.
I try to be.
You're very organic. Like, I'm not about to force you to buy this. Yeah. But you know what? Y'all rock with it. Cool. Like,
right. If you think it's
let's
sick.
Link.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
If you know, you know, for sure.
Exactly.
If you know, you know. Yeah.
For you know, you know. So I got to ask you this, like, as we start to end up wrapping this up, I want to know your Mount Rushmore of your...
Sheesh.
I'm trying to get a good
Where are you going? Where are you going?
I'm gonna go with this one. Your designers that you that you influenced you.
I might not be the best for this because I don't really study designers. I'm not gonna lie.
You don't have to. It's whatever you. Maybe,
what I like.
You know. Shoot, you could be like, hey, you know what? When I was growing up,
it could be a painter. It could be a painter. It could be like Ansel Adam photography. It could be. Okay, those are all designers. I did
see somebody get talked about this not too long ago. How many people is on the Mount Rushmore?
4.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I do like Yeezy. I like Yeezy, the silhouettes. Like, I like how like the item can be blank, but it fits great. You know, so I like that vibe.
Okay, so that's like more of a comfort.
Yeah, like the actual garment, not necessarily like colors or nothing, but like everything fits great. Like stuff Yeezy make. Damn, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm not. I'm not. Big on
maybe
designers.
like Bape.
I do like Bape.
You know, Bape. Shoot.
I like
Fear God.
I will say I like the swag of like some of Balenciaga pieces. I'm not gonna knock that. Like I love like the bagginess or like just once again the silhouettes, the shapes, maybe how like baggy the hood actually be, like quirky stuff like that, pockets and stuff like that. I love Carhartt.
Yeah, Carhartt does. They make nice stuff.
And even like they have another like a sub brand, I think that's called like Work in Progress.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So they do like lunch boxes. Yeah. They do a bunch of other hard stuff too that's with their branding. So Carhartt for sure. And then I got to give it to the old school like Ralph Lauren polo. Like just when I was younger, I used to, I don't know, it was maybe Ralph Lauren or Tommy, but a lot of that when I was just younger. So
that was a brand. I mean, that was like an unbeatable logo.
Yeah.
You can't knock the horse.
Nope.
That horse is everywhere.
That polo guy, he's there.
Yeah. Socks. I remember like I used to wear polo shirt, some cargos, polo socks, Sperry's. Like it was like same fit, different color.
I had polar boxers on every day in high school.
Feel
Yeah.
me? Yeah. So polo for sure. I like Ralph.
Isn't that what Wayne says in the song? Blunt blowing, polo draw showing.
Yeah.
He said, I don't give a lousy motherfucker.
Hey, facts. I resonated with that one. You know,
everybody at that time was wearing all that stuff, man.
Because it was created correctly.
Yeah.
And I like that. You're talking about the cuts, like of the hoods. Like, yeah, I was wearing this hood the other day. He's like, you need to take that thing off. And I was like, oh, wow. It's pointy as the son of a gun. Like, I was like, this thing ain't right.
Like, whoa, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I was
like, relax the hood a little bit.
I never had this hood on before.
Hood is a little bit weird, but yeah. But I'm like,
yeah, damn. No.
But that's crazy. So as we get into the ends of this, I want to know, who do you want to get on the podcast next?
Who need to get on here?
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, you need to get Beans on here. Was Beans already on here?
No.
Gotta get Beans on here. Two, I was thinking, why not get me, TC, Bean, get the whole gang on here? It might be a little hectic, but you know.
Who else? Love to get all y'all. That'll be a dang crazy ass episode.
Cody.
Code Red, yeah.
He's smart. He's so organized. Like, I don't know. I learned a lot from Cody too, just on how he just kind of handled like getting stuff done. Who else?
He's very conservative.
Yeah.
He's very conservative.
Yeah. And he to the point. You feel me? He to the point. And then who else? I don't know. Who else?
That's a list though.
Yeah, or even too, I would say Frames. Frames is he's one of the videographers too. But he also like used to produce, so I think he got like many talents as well too. But I just recently ran into him like this year? No, really last year when we started shooting all the TC stuff. But yeah, get Frames on here. He got some knowledge and a lot of stuff, man. So
shoot, if you can throw the assist, we'll figure it out.
I'm gonna hit a few people like, look. I'm gonna let them know.
It's a vibe.
Y'all got the vouch for me. Yeah,
it's a vibe. We had Daze in here. We got a vibe.
Come on through.
There we go, y'all. Well, hey, there's another episode of What They Want Podcast. Once again, I am Snow, dannySLAB.
Yo.
We got the one and only Daze, Betterdaize.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yes, thank you for coming through once again.
Absolutely.
There's a highly requested. So make sure you guys are tuning in. Make sure you guys are going to do her page too. Follow her.
Fire gear.
We're going to be getting that stuff off air real quick. But yeah, so till next time, man. Y'all have a great one. We
Peace.
I'ma give them what they want. She gon' give me what I want. I'ma give them what they want.